Alright, so in today's tutorial I want to talk about economic systems. We're going to talk about three types of economic systems today: capitalism, socialism, and communism. And here's a cow analogy to explain capitalism. In capitalism you have two cows. You're going to keep one, okay, and you're going to sell one and buy a bull. Okay, now you have a cow and a bull. Cow plus bull. Okay, and you're going to use the cow and the bull to make a whole herd of other cows and bulls, and you're going to make profit. Here's our cow analogy for socialism. So in socialism you have two cows once again. In socialism you keep one cow and you give one cow to your neighbor. So you redistribute the wealth. You redistribute wealth. The cow analogy for communism. Once again you have two cows under communism, and the government takes both cows. So the government takes both and they give you some milk. Okay, so to summarize really quickly, under capitalism, which you'll find in the United States, it's called a free market system. You have private property and rights protect us from the government. So the government is supposed to stay out of business. In socialism, you have a redistribution of wealth, collective ownership of some vital industries, and a larger, more invasive government. Government's more involved in business. In communism, under communism, it's a complete abolition of private property. No more private property. The government owns everything. So supposedly that means you own everything. Everybody shares under communism, ideally. What I'm trying to illustrate here is the idea of the economic spectrum. The idea that no one country has truly achieved 100% capitalism, and no country has achieved 100% communism either. They're somewhere in the middle usually. It's usually somewhere in between, somewhere on this spectrum. So let's say just a few countries that we might know a little something about. The United States is very much very much fits under the system of capitalism, but they also have some aspects of socialism. So you might fit them right here, right? They might be somewhere between capitalism and socialism. Whereas a country like Cuba or North Korea is going to be much further towards communism. But countries could fit anywhere in here, right? They could fit more towards capitalism, have no restriction, no government ownership, or they could have a little more government ownership than the United States and a little less than North Korea. So this is a spectrum. You could be anywhere on this line. Here's a poster I found. It's called Economics, and it explains every economic model with cows.